Apple's chip expert joins Samsung as director for new packaging solution center. An Apple expert, an individual working at Apple, goes to work at Samsung. An Apple employee and a Samsung employee walk into a bar. Of course, this thing goes on and happens, and along with those individuals goes all kinds of trade secrets that aren't on a hard drive somewhere, but instead are in the hard drive of the mind.
What now?
It's impossible. Of course this stuff takes place. And I'm reading through this article. Obviously, Apple's been crushing it in the chip category. M this and M that. And other companies are going to aim to replicate, and they're going to try to hire the talent responsible or any talent associated with it in an effort to maybe not replicate, but to possibly infuse their own products.
Yeah, I always wonder about that.
With an infusion, well, they sign NDAs, right? And NDAs and all this variety of privacy components, and it's all very strict, but at the same time, if a person worked intimately on a project, they may not be able to talk about it specifically, but there's going to be learnings.
Yes. Trade secrets.
There's going to be learnings. It's going to be hard to avoid. What's funny, though, about the Apple and Samsung relationship is that it's obviously competitive, but it's not without some degree of cooperation because they work together on products. Apple is also Samsung's client. I don't know that Samsung buys from Apple. We of course know that Apple uses products from Samsung in its devices or has historically. I don't think Samsung...
But they influence each other.
Well, they influence each other. There's probably even some employees over there at Samsung that are Apple customers themselves, dare I say.
Yeah.
Not in front of the big dogs, though.
No.
But somebody actually put a cool comment in here. Oh, by the way, according to a report from Business Korea, Kim Woo Pyong worked at Apple for the past 9 years after taking his leave from Texas Instruments and Qualcomm. You see, I go Texas Instruments, you go Qualcomm, you go Apple, you go Samsung. I think you might know a thing or two. Report suggests that Kim was a semiconductor expert, but no roles and responsibilities have been mentioned. My thing is, this probably happens all the time. I don't know why this particular story got picked up. There's not a tremendous amount of detail, but I like this one particular comment, which says there's a term for this. Not cooperation, coopetition. You ever heard this term before, Will?
Can't say I have.
It's like cooperation and competition hybrid.
Sure.
We push one another. The act of cooperation between competing companies. Businesses that engage in both competition and cooperation are said to be in coopetition. Certain businesses gain an advantage by using a judicious mixture of cooperation with suppliers, customers, and firms producing complementary or related products. This goes on. It goes on and on and on. You build one thing, they build one thing, we build better, they build better, we all get better. It's tactics. We learn from one another. We are humans.
Are we?
I don't know. This idea that you've got these completely original things, and it's very rare that these things happen.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if not all of the time, definitely all of the time, you are building upon what's already been built.
Sure.